Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And I mean, the destruction is just really massive, and it's terrible to look at. Dozens of tornadoes.
And not just that, and that's bad enough, but we had these violent tornadoes, never seen anything like it, going through the same town over and over and over. It was just relentless, and we knew what was happening on the ground there as we were watching on radar.
The system's heading here.
The system is here, but no severe weather with it, so we're looking pretty good here, guys. As we check in on conditions across South Florida right now, we are looking at a few showers that are going to continue to develop here, but it's not going to be a huge deal. I think we'll have to deal with maybe a couple of thunderstorms in the morning, but the squall line that even prompted tornado warnings across Tampa, that's the one that came in, but as I showed you earlier, that's beginning to fizzle out. And yes, this is a new way to present weather. Looking forward to the things we'll be able to do as well as we head into the tropical season. Something I'm getting used to, something you'll get used to as well. And as we check in on your forecast for the next few days, I want to show you the history of this storm because it was just massive, and it was a multi-day event that just wreaked havoc across the southeastern U.S. This is the loop of the last 3 days, and you see the radar coming in, and as those lines began to develop, it was just one after the other. All those red dots, tornado warnings that verified for the most part here. But again, the line moving through Tampa, that was the last spot that really saw any kind of severe weather. We are done with it here. As far as our weather, we're just going to be dealing with a few showers as we head through the morning. It's not going to be a big deal for us. And in fact, this is the only time we're going to be talking about rainfall. Still some leftover showers in the Keys, but you see this cell right there. That is just falling apart, so I'm not worried about anything there either. And we're looking pretty good on Next Weather rain tracker through the morning hours. Lisette and Shane will be in the morning, and they'll be tracking a few showers for you, but nothing severe. I don't think we're going to get much lightning even out of this. And then we're done by midday. That is the last chance of rainfall for us. We're still in the drought. We still need rainfall, but this pattern is going to set up to be very dry for the next few days. As we check in on conditions for tomorrow, look at the temperatures right now. Two things are going to happen. First, the humidity is going to drop. We always talk about a cold front, which this is. The second night is the coldest night, and that's what's coming, because look at temperatures right now. Not all that cold across the panhandle, but that's going to change. Relative humidity is dropping big time, and that's what I alluded to earlier. That's why we have the fire weather watch from the Weather Service. Check out the humidity drop. So here we are by midday into the 40s. Watch this dropping into the 20s as we head through the afternoon. The reason there's a fire weather watch is not just the humidity, but also the fact that we're dealing with some breezy conditions. So that's going to be something we're going to be watching. Now, the winds are not going to be howling here, but it is enough for a watch. Otherwise, we'd be in a red flag warning. But this is for Broward, for Miami-Dade, but not for the Keys, where you've had plenty of rainfall so far this season. We're lacking in Broward and Miami-Dade. So this is a setup here. Again, front comes through, breezy clearing. We get that fire danger that's going to set up. And then cool mornings coming up for Tuesday morning. 90s today, if you were out and about. This was the most humid and warmest day we've had so far this season, followed by a big chill down on Tuesday as we talk about temperatures in the 50s. I'll show you those in a second, but there's area of high pressure moving in. That's going to be right on top of us. High pressure, fair weather. That is going to be the case for us. Tracking another front, but this one, nothing like the last one. In fact, this one has even less moisture, so that's just going to knock our temperatures back down as we hit through the day on Friday. If you're making it a beach day, once again, we're looking at rip currents. That's going to be a high threat for tomorrow as winds have now shifted 10 to 15 miles an hour, so that's going to continue to be an issue. And for boating, a small craft advisory continues in effect for both the Atlantic waters and into the Florida Keys as well. A lot of folks are on vacation, so that's important there. Upper 60s for tomorrow morning. You don't have to bundle up. In the afternoon, a refreshing dry air mass here, so the humidity is going to be gone. We're looking at temperatures in the 70s, and that's the way you're going to wake up on Tuesday morning with overnight lows in the low to mid 50s. In fact, that's going to continue as far as the cool weather through Wednesday and into Thursday, and then we'll begin the climb as we hit through the next several days. So I want to show you and leave you with a 7-day forecast, which will feature temperatures in the 70s, very comfortable, low humidity. But notice what happens as we head into the middle part of the week. We'll climb again into the mid 80s before the next front comes in and drops us back down into the 70s for the end of the week. Winter and spring still battling it out, and it looks like winter, at least for Tuesday morning, will win out this time. Chelsea.
All right, Ivan.